Alright guys, I wanted to show you what it's like. I'm cleaning up my mess, as I told you, for a year. All my wires are gone once I get this all on. Now look behind this board. Do you see this? All these wires? But it's still neatly done. That's for one light, that's for the other light. There's a power pack here. Everything is, the biggest cable is the one for the Apex power is for this, because it's like 6 feet long and you got to tuck it all back here. There's only 3 places to mount bricks on here. That's not enough, but you just zip tie them wherever you can. Okay, I cut a hole. Now if I do it again, I would cut this bigger. It's because when you put this and hang it on its cleat, some of these wires they're gonna be in the way, so you got to tuck them in here. But for the most part, I know it looks a mess, but it's really not as bad as you think. I know all the wires I can pull out one at a time. They're not intertangled. This is the group that comes out at the bottom. When I'm done, this one will be nicely wrapped on there. I'm gonna put a covering over that. I finally got this one under, which will go to here and get wrapped over that one. And then I'll hide the rest of that under there. This one is this one here. I just wanted you to see what it looks like when you're doing this. I use a snake, an electrical snake. You just take this, okay? You take that and you just slide it up and pop it out. If you need to pull your wire down, or you push it down and pull your wire up. I also have wires going to the top, like a solenoid valve here for my water flow. Yeah, I just tuck it behind there. It's the only wire I see. I've got plugs up there, dedicated 20 amp for everything over here. I've got wires running down here, inside here. You know, all the wires that are in there, there's some going under and up, over and up, over and down. I mean, they're coming from every which way. Down here, it's a mess because I'm just throwing stuff here. But see, this is the damn problem. You have one of these, and then you have this big cord. What do you do with it? It's a pain. It's just in the way. I'll figure this out one day, but I want to move these 2 wave pumps up to here, because none of these outlets are being used. This one's on my skimmer, which I don't even run because it doesn't need it, but I'm leaving it in there. Anything plugged into here is not coming out. It's just too hard. Now the wave pumps, once they're in there, I'll still be able to pull them out of the tank and put them in my bucket of citric acid, just as I always do. But I'd have to mount probably a controller here and here, and then there's 2 power bricks again. And the power bricks, you know, I can plug them. I got 2 of these in here, or 3, whatever. Power bricks, I'm probably not. They look like they'll fit right in there. So I'll probably just luck out with enough room. And that way, I will be utilizing the whole bar, but the last one. And you can use that for accessories or just temporary usage, or add something later on. I just want everything on this Apex. This one down here, all I'm using on it is a 24 volt and a 1-link plug. And a heater. This is my secondary backup heater, which I want to run. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to run that to the 3rd one. And then I don't even need that. I can just get a 1-link module, because all I need is accessory ports and 1-link. I don't need more than 8 outlets. This is a dedicated constant on outlet, which is what I use for powering my other FM modules, accessory port. Everything's powered by 1-link, so I don't need that bar. And I could really use it on my other tank. All right, I want to keep this short, but so I'm just hanging this here. I put tape here so it doesn't ruin that area, because the plug will go in when I'm done and put it back on the cleat. Just be careful when you rub these painted walls, they leave marks. All that will be covered. Like if I bump my head on it, that's oils from my head looking behind here. So when I'm done, I'm going to update this video and add some more to it for you guys, all right? Okay, guys, here we go. You ready? Bam, look at that. All neatened up. I even put my wave pump controllers up here, and I just got to get rid of this tape and put my plug in. It's all on there. I took everything off that bar. Everything's on here. Neat. Look at that. Nice, clean. There is some wire here. There has to be a wire here going to the solenoid valve. This I'm gonna mount on here, and then this wire will get tucked up, and this I got a wrap that will go around this like a plastic sheeting. And obviously there's nothing you can do about some of these wires. They're just they're just gonna be here no matter what. But man, look at that. Look how nice it looks. And everything's done nice. These are all just 1 foot extensions. Everything fit behind here. I do have a little bit stuff behind there, but this was the only thing I couldn't figure out because they have an in and an out. They couldn't go this way. It just wouldn't work. I made a little adapter here. This is gonna go on once I pull that tape out and go right there. And that's it. I mean, yeah, it could be a little neater there, but you can buy new ones. It's all I had for right now is my Dremel. So once it pops on there, I mean, look how good that looks. I am gonna be replacing my pump because it's always maxed out. I need more power. But that is my cleanest setup. Now, to see that same exact thing undone, here it is. Everything on this bottom bar is just accessories that don't even go to my tank, but see, the top used to be organized, and then now everything's out in the open. All this wiring is just hidden on this tank, so it just gives it a clean look. Now I didn't need this big black backdrop. I probably could have put this over more here, but I thought I was going to need a second one of these, but this tank's all running on there. And if you really need another 4 outlets, you can buy the EV4 bar and just throw it down there. It's just 4 more outlets if you need accessory outlets, but I'm not going to use this power bar anymore. As you know, the other stuff stays, and you do need a constant on power bar for certain things, but I'll finish up those last wires another day. I'm beat. I've been doing this for 2.5 hours. And then I just have to run all my plumbing for I have a pump that collects all my wastewater, and I got to run this in my drain because it's going outside and creating a rut down my house. All right, that's it, guys. That's the end of it. Hopefully you I can see what it's like to have nice, neat wiring after a year or more of saying it. All right, see you later.